Welcome to today's class. If someone asks you what is the leadership style of your boss, how would you respond to this? What is the leadership style of your boss? Could be your director, your president, your vice president. How would you respond to this question? Before we answer this, let's first of all look at the words or the vocabularies related to leadership style. So here we have some of these vocabularies here. We have a leadership style can be goal oriented, laissez faire, profit oriented, egocentric, team player, collaborative, authoritative, assertive. It can also be problem solving, integrity, risk taking, empathy, active listener, reliable, flexible, and the stewardship. So these are some of the words we use to describe the leadership styles. Goal oriented, which means that the leader is always oriented by the goals they set. It could be the goals they set for the corporate goals or goals for the company. The leader can also be considered, the style can be considered to be laissez faire if the leader is somebody who delegates a lot and doesn't want to take a lot of responsibility. He wants freedom, so we call it laissez faire. The leader can also be profit oriented. That is what? Oriented to the profit of the organization. That is what motivates him or her is the profit of the company. The leader can also be egocentric. That is, everything is centered around himself or herself. He is the center of everything. Or the leader can be a team player, which means somebody who works in a team. So team player can also be considered a collaborative. Okay, somebody who likes to work, who likes to help the others to reach a common goal. Or the leader, the style can be authoritative, which means the person has likes to concentrate the authority in him or her. So authoritative is the opposite of laissez-faire. Okay, the leader can also be assertive. Okay, it can be assertive, which has the opposite as flexible. That is, whenever he says something, he says with certainty. He doesn't tolerate other opinions. The style of a leader can also be problem solving, somebody who likes to solve problems. Can also be integrity, somebody who has integrity, that is somebody whom you can trust. Okay, who is not very flexible, who says something and fulfills what he says or the promise. So that shows integrity. The leader can also be risk taking. His style can be risk taking. There's somebody who likes to take risk, who likes to do something new, who likes to do things in different forms. So we say it's risk taking. Or the style can be empathy. Somebody who shows empathy to the subordinates, to the team, and likes to help everybody. He wants everybody to feel fine in the group. The leader can also be have the capacity to be an active listener. That is, he pays attention when you're explaining something to him. He doesn't interrupt you. He tries to understand the story, the whole thing before taking a decision. Alright, other style of leadership can be reliable. That is somebody you can trust. So reliability goes with integrity. Or the leader can be flexible. That is somebody who will say something today and tomorrow he will change his opinion. Somebody who is not very assertive in what he says. Or we also have this as a style of leadership, stewardship. What is a stewardship? That is somebody who likes to serve. Like somebody, when you go to a restaurant, somebody serves you for the food and the drinks. So that person that serves you is called a steward. So from there we have this word stewardship. as a leadership style, which means a leader who likes to serve the subordinates in order to reach a common goal. So these are the words, some of the words we use to describe the style of leadership in organizations. Now we come to the question, what is this leadership style of your boss? How would you describe it? So you can say that his leadership styles are authoritative and egocentric. That is somebody who likes to show authority and who likes to concentrate powers in him or herself. Everything is centered around himself. If it's a woman, you can say that her leadership styles are integrity and the stewardship. Okay. Or somebody may ask you, how does your boss lead you? Alright, if he's a man, he leads us with authority and he's also egocentric. If it's a woman, she leads by showing empathy and stewardship. So this question and this one, the two are the same thing. So the question can be in this way or can be like this. The most important thing is to know how to respond, bringing the vocabularies authoritative, egocentric, integrity, and stewardship, or leads with authority and he's also egocentric. Leads by showing empathy because you demonstrate showing or demonstrating empathy and stewardship. So these are the ways you can respond the leadership style of your boss. You can go back again and see the vocabularies so that you can use them to describe your boss correctly. So you analyze your boss, you evaluate, and find out what the leadership styles of your boss are, and then use them to complete the exercise here. All right. So you evaluate your leadership style of your boss, and then you use them to complete this. What is the leadership style of your boss? His style, then you complete with the words, with the vocabularies we have seen. Alright, so finishing this one, we also have to use the words to do the crossword puzzle. It's just to have a good time. You use the vocabularies and then complete this crossword puzzle here. Okay, so if you have any questions or any doubts, you can write them in the comment below. In the next class, we are going to see the result of this crossword puzzle and more information about leadership style. See you in the next class.